Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. My name is Jessica Nicole. I'm a self-published author of YA fantasy romance novels, and in today's video, I'm actually going to be doing a flip through of my journal with you guys. Journaling has just been super therapeutic for me, and hopefully this will inspire you guys to pick up journaling, because it's just been one of the best things I've ever done. Okay. On the inside cover, I'm going to do a section for books I've read in 2023. I have not started it yet because I don't know how I want to do it. But when I do, I'll be sure to share that with you guys. Maybe towards the middle or the end of the year, so that you can see like my progress with my reading goals. And then on the inside of this journal, I love this journal. It is so cute. I don't think I'm ever going to go back to regular lined pages. I love these little scenic pages and these blank pages. I just have believe in your own magic. It's kind of my little catchphrase for myself, my little slogan of how I like to live my life. Just believing in myself and the magic and beauty and wonder that God has put inside of me. So starting off on November 1st, I've got my November goals. I like to set goals every single month, just to have something to work towards. This is my November writing goal on this other side, and I just use like pretty fall colors to kind of track my progress here. My goal was 15,000 words total, and then I got to circle around the word count when I hit it. I did all kinds of little writing progress trackers in this journal over the winter and the fall. This is one of the reasons I love like the unlined pages. I got to do this little following my bliss kind of treasure map thing, and it's just full of little things that I love, like music and coffee and sleep, and just reminding myself of the little things that make me happy so I can do them more often. Small changes I want to make, and I love journaling things like this, just doing, I think it's called shadow work journaling, where I can just brain dump things that are important to me, and I, get them out in the open. I did tropes I love in writing, and I'm thinking of making this into a YouTube video soon. Things I've learned from failure, just little things to think about, and a writing check-in. There's another writing progress report check-in. I've been working on Moonshot forever, and so I am so happy to have that done and out, and I'm so proud of the final product. Over here, I was thinking about what kind of books I'd like to release in certain points of the year. I've got some YouTube video ideas over here on the next page. I'm trying to get more consistent with my videos, and I think I've decided on a schedule finally that works for me of uploading every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Over here, I'm super proud of this one. This was like a reading schedule that I made for the 4 books I was trying to read in November. And I just kind of drew a little calendar. I checked off when I finished, and I met my reading goal. This is like just a little stream of consciousness writing I was doing. Quality over quantity. There's just those little things that you don't really take time to reflect on at any other point throughout the day. Especially me, I'm just go, go, go all the time. So that's why I just really loved journaling. Over here, I did the best part of reading a story, and I did like little book pages as bullet points. Over here, I was just reflecting on how great it is to be a writer, how you really do get to live like 1,000 different lifetimes every time that you read a new story. So every time that I type chapter 1, I get to like embark on a new life, and that's really cool. My author wish list, I'm still wanting to get pretty bookshelves. Mine are not pretty at all, and I need a neck massager because, child, my neck after like just being stooped over my computer for hours on end. Over here, I was brainstorming my winter tales, and I did a daydream journal on them later on in here that I'll show you in just a minute. leaping. I had decided all the way back in November that I wanted my word for 2023 to be leap. Just me taking bigger leaps of faith. 10 writing rules, and I think that these are so spot on to write daily, to always have something to say, to stay curious, to dream and do, to always have a notebook handy. That one is the main one. Always have a notebook handy because you never know when inspiration's going to strike. You guys don't remember this one. If you watched my Vlogmas, this was just my TBR for December, and I did it in a really creative way because it was a momentous TBR for me, the biggest TBR I had all year. This is my December writing tracker for Moonshot, and I just did little symbols from the word counts beside this, and I really like how this turned out. I just did them in different shades of blue, and I like it with a little forest background there. And then reading For the Wolf, my favorite book that I read all last year. This is my reading tracker for that. I just circled the chapters as I read them. There's my Winterbirds poem, the poem that inspired it all and gave me a whole new series idea for Winterbirds. My Vlogmas, this is my first time successfully completing Vlogmas, and I attribute that to my list of ideas I had here. Some of them I managed to do in Vlogmas, some of them I didn't, but yeah. I'm glad that I had a plan. Plans equal success for me. This, again, I was deciding which books I want to release at which points of the year. My top 10 books of 2022. Frigid Brainstorm. Frigid's going to be like my prologue for my first Winterbirds novel. That's going to be coming out this December. Super excited for that. And every now and again, I'll do little pages like this of little knickknacks and things, little keepsakes. And I really like how this one turned out. It's so cute and hodgepodgey. I love it. I love the flow of this one. Like, this journal entry is all about flow. It's very stream of consciousness, and it just kind of embodies the word flow, the way the entry goes. Author business plan. I'm constantly planning out how to be better at what I love and what I want to be my full-time career as well as my passion. Here's my Winter Tales Daydream Journal. I have since decided that I'm going to combine some of these or work them into existing story ideas, but I love that I did this, that I have a clear plan for these for the future when I do decide to write them. I love winter. It's my favorite season, and I just love the idea of having all these winter tales in my bibliography. And then on this next page, I have some more YouTube video ideas. I colored in the ones I actually did before I moved on. I've got my 2023 goals. So in 2023 writing plans. This, you guys will remember if you've watched some of my previous videos. This is how I tracked my writing for Moonshot. So every chapter got a box. I drew a moon in the chapters that I wrote, and then when I edited those chapters, I would color in the moon. And this was my Christmas read and Midnight in Everwood, and this was my reading tracker for it. That book was so atmospheric and perfect for the winter time. Over here we've got 12 of my favorite things about Christmas, celebrating Jesus, buying gifts, sugar cookies, Christmas dinner. I think it's really important to reflect on those things because we can get kind of caught up in the hustle and bustle of Christmas and forget sort of why it's special to us in the first place. This is just kind of like an aesthetic couple pages that kind of embody the spirit of my stories. This is basically what my writing is in a nutshell if you are interested. Over here is my little to-do list, things to do before the new year hits, and I accomplished all those goals. I love to-do lists. I love having like a physical representation of what I need to do. It will make sure that I get those things done. There's my 2023 TBR, January YouTube videos. Some of them I filmed, some of them I didn't. Writing changes I want to make. Just evaluating where I am on my craft and where I want to be. I love using stickers, and I love like cutting paper into various shapes to represent whatever I'm writing about. I just like having fun with the process of journaling. This is my For the Throne reading tracker that I did in January. Here I had important things that I wanted to do in the last 3 chapters of Moonshot. I'm covering those up so I don't spoil my own book, but basically I use crescent moons as bullet points. And then over here I've decided that I'm going to make this a trilogy, but I just printed out my 2 book covers for Moonshot and Moonrise, and I already have a book cover for the 3rd book in the series made, so eventually I'll just print that one out and add it to the collection here. That's just a gold metallic marker that I got from Amazon in a set. I have Be Like Water, formatting things I want to learn. Here I always want to be growing as an author, as I've said 1,000 times, and just making my books the best they can be, making the stories and the whole reading experience the best that they can be. Here I attempted to find ways to make the most out of my day. I've since changed my mind about how I'm structuring my day, but just getting this out of my head, and I did actually follow through with this a couple of times, so yeah, I did actually attempt it and it worked, but I found a better way to do it, and I'll probably share that with you guys soon. Things I want to add to my writing, sort of like a tentative publishing plan here that I have since revised again. If you haven't figured it out, I changed my mind a lot. I cut this paper into the shape of a cloud to kind of match the like cloudscape back there. Just journal a little bit about my author dreams. More stream of consciousness writing, more story planning. On this page, I did describing my current self in 4 words, and I wrote down the words and then kind of elaborated on how those 4 words described me. And yeah, this was during a time when I was going through a little bout of depression, so I needed to pick myself up a little bit. And journaling has really helped me with that. This was actually a tag from something I bought at Target, and I liked the script on it and why it said and how it said universal thread, and I thought about how writing is like a universal thread in my life and stories. And then I changed my 2023 goals, so I needed to put those in here again. Reading less, my epiphany about just enjoying the books that I'm reading, and it doesn't matter if I read 3 books a month or 30 books a month, just enjoying what I'm reading is the most important part. 3 ways I can make my life easier. Need those because life is hectic sometimes. YouTube schedule, Feed the Good Wolf. I was reflecting on what that quote meant to me. This I'm covering up again because this is ideas for a Royal Core series that I have. So I just used crowns as bullet points for this one, and I'm going to write that series pretty soon. And the last thing I journaled about was some songs from my author playlist, and that's going to conclude this video. So don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.